If you believe the speculation, there looks like there'll be a lot of comings and goings at Barcelona. Stevie, Nicol and I are going to focus on players potentially leaving the club. Let's start with the former Liverpool player, Philippe Coutinho. He's been there 18 months. Do you think he'll stick around for another 12?
Listen, I think if Barcelona are offered 100 million for this guy, then I'm sure they would love him to go. I don't see how Coutinho himself would agree to it. You know, I'm pretty certain that he wants to stay another year and actually prove to everybody in Barcelona that what he's capable of. So I'm going to say this doesn't happen because I don't think he will accept it. You know, player power these days is immense. And I don't think he wants to go anywhere, and he will say no thank you.
Okay, so you can have that one.
Yeah.
I think he's worked his entire career, Stevie, to get to somewhere like Barcelona. He's not going to give it up.
Correct.
As soon as that. Rakitic has had an incredible 2 years, but he's now the wrong end of 30. Should he stay, fight for his spot? Should he leave and go elsewhere?
I think the fact that De Jong's come in means that somebody's going to miss out in the middle and somebody has to go. Now, everybody seems to throw Rakitic out here, but I would suggest that maybe it's Busquets that goes. You know, Rakitic does get forward. For me, De Jong would be better as the holding midfielder. For me, he's not an attacking midfielder. And so I would keep Rakitic, but I would let Busquets go. So as far as Rakitic is concerned, I think you keep him.
Titi's a squad player. Is he a squad player that Barca need, or does he need to leave to get first-team football regularly?
I'm not so sure that he's a squad player. They struggle at centre-back, and Titi, for me, as much as anyone, has struggled with fitness. I think if he was to get a good 6 months under his belt, you would see a different Titi.
So that's the problem,
this guy's got a World Cup winners medal.
Yeah, but he's also got a problem staying fit.
Right, so he has to stay. You know, there are other players, you know, the likes of Langley. I'm not quite so sure about him, and I think you've probably got more chance of getting money for Langley. So a lot of this speculations about Barcelona bringing money in order to bring players in. Why would you not get rid of Langley? So I think Titi stays as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Hoarding them so far.
Yep.
Did you like Andre Gomes when he was at Everton on loan?
He did okay.
Okay.
I don't think he, you know, for some sort of reason, people at Everton are saying how great he was and this and that. I personally don't agree. I thought he did a good job, but the bottom line is he's not a Barcelona player. So regardless of how good or how bad he was at Everton, he's not good enough for Barcelona. And there you go.
I get one.
Yeah, you can have this one. Yeah, he's leaving regardless, and
What's
they'll
his
get
level?
some money. I think the teams that are looking at him, the likes of West Ham, I think that's probably his level.
Okay, still a good player.
He's a good
Barcelona
player. He's not a Barcelona player.
I thought he'd make more of an impact at Arsenal than he did, Denis Suarez.
He's one of these players I don't get. I'm not quite sure where he plays. For me, I don't remember ever seeing him catching my eye. I don't remember him ever being brilliant. And it just seems to be there.
If he did, it's been off the bench. He's never really done it from the start on a regular basis. And if he struggled to get into the Arsenal side, what chance of Barcelona?
Yeah, exactly. And you know, if I'm somebody who's looking for a midfielder like that, I'm asking him why he's not playing at Arsenal. Because Arsenal, for me, in the middle of the park, aren't particularly brilliant either. So listen, he's leaving. Problem is, I don't know where he's gone.
Rafinha, discuss.
End of the day, you need a squad. You need numbers. Regardless of whether you like it or not, you need numbers. And you've got a player in Rafinha who can step in on a couple of positions. So I think this is one guy you keep. Unless you can go out and bring in 4 or 5 players, then you can get rid of a Rafinha. But right now, I think he has to stay.
Malcolm.
I think he has to go. I think there will be suitors for him. For me, he's not going to fit in whatsoever. He hasn't fitted in already. I think it was only a matter of time before he went anyway. And the fact that they need to bring in money to get players, I think Malcolm, of almost all of them, is a no-brainer.
Ter Stegen was the #1 last season. Sillerson played 3 times, I think, in the league. It's one of these, do you want to be on the bench for one of the biggest clubs in the world, or do you want to go and make a name for yourself at a lesser club? Cillessen.
I think Cillessen has decided, or should decide, that gamble is over.
Yeah.
You know, he knew going to Barcelona he wasn't going to be number one, but you know, we all think we're better than the next guy, and he probably thought, I'll just wait and get my chance, and then when I get my chance, they'll see that I'm the best goalie. Well, the thing is, he's not really had a chance, and he's not a better goalie, so it's time for him to move on. He needs a team, they need the money. Again, for me, pretty much a bit like Malcolm, this is a bit of a no-brainer.
4-4 draw.
Yep.
I win on away goals.
Yep.
I'll take that.